Alright. Playing around with our ancestral bestowment voice clips voiced by Wayne June from Darkest Dungeon, released for streamers back in the day. Decided to bring them back. Hopefully we'll have better luck with this game than we did last time we tried it. Had a crash followed by a hard lock last time, whereupon I switched games.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for?
I might stop by the little outpost I made, see if I can either drop off some stuff or maybe build some more things there using some of the resources I got. And then off to the next mission.
Good day, Captain.
Hey. Yeah, what is it? I'm glad you're back. Let's get moving.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. Check complete. We're good. Orbit achieved.
Yeah, let's get our asses to Mars for a moment. That's where I built my mini outpost.
Oh, this world's seen better days. I wonder if it's always looked like this.
Let's see, I wonder what improvements we could maybe make to this. Could expand the crew station capacity a little, for one thing. Has an overhead view. Cool. That's handy. Guess we can't build any other extractors yet. That sucks. Boy, those adaptive frames are hard to come by, aren't they? Wouldn't mind getting that landing pad with shipbuilder, but it's a lot of resources. Maybe I'll just drop off some excess stuff here. Let's see. I guess if you're accessing the container, you can't necessarily do it like that. But if you go to the ship, you can. Where's the ship at?
Where to next?
Then you should be able to use the cargo link to just drop
Good to
some
be out
stuff
and about.
in there.
Lodge gets stuffy sometimes.
I don't know, I was hoping I could do more while I was here, but it's not looking like it. There's always some key components you don't have. I'm not sure what all this is for sometimes, but I thought there was a way to access the cargo link from here, but I'm not even seeing it really. Yeah, it's a weird thing. It doesn't work in a very convenient way, from what I can tell. It's just more storage, but yeah. Maybe I'll just physically transport some stuff to it, because I don't quite know how to do it another way. Alright, let's get out of there and then physically transport this over to the cargo link container. I built it, but I'm going to use it.
Do you require my assistance?
Interesting. Can't fast travel because I'm carrying too much. Not sure why our landing spot is this far away.
I have things for you.
You do. Well, I could use a breather anyway.
Can I help? Fishing for a handout, eh?
You just said you had things for me. Alright.
Time to go?
I actually don't know why I even bothered with a chlorine extractor. I mean, I don't even know what it's used for. Other than swimming pools. Maybe I'll just take it with me and I can sell it real quick if I want. It's not really worth much of anything. Alright, looks like we maxed that out.
You're carrying too many odds and ends. Time to let something go.
Well, that's what I was doing, actually. Alright, so we'll deposit remaining resources back in the cargo hold. Just wanted to see how much that cargo link thing can hold. It's not much good as a link, because it's not that convenient to use, but it's just an extra cargo space. Alright, it's all in there. Can head over to Jane's General Store, maybe sell some stuff, and then see if she's got any med packs for us at our usual discount. one thing you go through a lot of, especially as a melee character in a ranged kind of universe. This place does seem a little dungeon-like.
This is the darkest dungeon.
Indeed, it could be.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
Me? You want to talk to me?
Sidonia's not so bad. Honest work, good pay. Can't complain.
Some might see junk, but I see an opportunity. Oh, thanks again for getting my ship back. Let me know if I can get you anything. Sure, I've probably got something here you'll like.
Alright, well, let's sell off a couple random things. And the chlorine. Yeah. Oh, we sell from ship inventory, that's right. It said it was valued at 6, but they'll only pay 1 per unit for it, so that's basically worthless. But that's what my outpost produces. Awesome. Do I have anything else I need to sell? Guess I'm keeping those weapons in case I need them. That's right, we got everything from baguettes to bandages. She's got 7 med packs. Yeah, it's a few grand, but it's generally worth it. And then we can, come back and sell her things when we have things to sell.
Good luck out there.
we go.
If you know anyone in need of food or shelter, please send them my way. The Sanctum Universum will provide.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep.
Actually, I want to refresh my memory as far as the ships they have for sale here. I was trying to compare them at different places. Can also stop by the system that I heard about.
Kiosk right here for you.
We'll see. Like, this Porima 3 or something supposedly has them.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Yeah, I guess the Marathon ship here is probably the only one I would really go for. The others aren't really enough of an upgrade. Downside is it still only has a 2 crew capacity. But in other respects, it seems cool. Otherwise, I'd probably save up for the Ranger over at Freestar. That's like 220k. Wonder how it compares as far as shielding. This thing has pretty good shields. Yeah, I'd have to see. Pretty decent cargo also. Slightly less jump range, but yeah, other than crew and jump range, it's an improvement in most respects, so yeah, I'd say possibly the Marathon. Otherwise, save up for the Ranger in Freestar. Yeah, this one's not bad. Try to remember. Shield 520. We'll see how it compares.
Captain. Hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Pressure holding. Takeoff looks good.
Nothing like hitting orbit.
Alright, I wanted to check out that Mantis place. It's kind of far away, but I think there's some stuff on the way there we can check out too. Yeah, I think Porima is on the way. What's that mean? Unexplored? Try jumping to a closer system. Alright. Fair enough. Be right back. I need to get something real quick. Alright, preparing to jump. See if the ancestor has anything to say.
Wake up, mortal alive. This Hamlet shall not fall.
By Hamlet, we mean ship in this case.
Another jump dead.
Welcome to Freestart Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. And that's it. Enjoy, Neon.
Yeah, Neon. Well, that's interesting. That's actually where my character is from, supposedly. According to one of my background traits. I've never actually been there, though. There it is. I wonder, it's interesting. Similar gravity to Aquila over in Freestar. I mean, this is also Freestar space. What level is the system considered to be? Level 5? Cool. Well, that's cool. I have found where Neon is. I actually had no idea. They don't exactly tell you when you start, even though my character's from there. I had no idea where it was or when I would encounter it if I just followed the story and what have you. Seems like a nice place other than the relatively high gravity. Wonder I should build an outpost here at some point. It's funny, the hide versus show resources doesn't look that much different here. Type rock. Yeah, let's go check it out.
Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
Wonder if they've heard of us around here.
Tales of our endeavors proliferate.
That may be, but I don't know if they have. Nice looking place. Lives up to the name, I would say. Let me refresh my memory as to the skill sets of my crewmates here. That's the ones that are with me. Sam and Sarah are with me, and Vasco usually hangs out right outside. Not sure what her leadership skill does in terms of being a follower. I mean, she's not the leader. She could be, technically. Just like, I don't know if Samko's piloting skill matters when he's not the pilot. But his payload skill seems to have an effect. So that's cool. Not sure who to have along with me sometimes. I guess if you're not doing anything illegal, then Sarah's a good one. If you are, then maybe Vasco, or I'm not sure how Sam would feel about it. But I guess Sarah's been the default for a little while. Let's see what kind of ships they have for sale here too.
Hello there.
Hello.
There are a ton of distractions in Neon, so I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
See that? She's being funny, but at the same time it is kind of a downside with having her along. Because there's probably a lot of illegal activities or shady activities which she is going to disapprove of. Whereas I'm a neon street rat, I know the score. And I can always, like, send her back if I need to. Alright, there's ship
See that
services.
shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
And that's the plus side of having her along. She often has handy tidbits of information like that to share. That's pretty cool. Powers itself from lightning. Hey, waste not, want not. Right, who do I talk to about shopping for ships?
Hey, what can I do for you? Anything I can help you with?
Still find it weird that they will always have that 1,000 credit generic charge whether or not you actually need repairs.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
I guess there is bound to be a ship by that name somewhere. It's actually not bad either. What is it, 132 grand? I think it's a little cheaper than that Marathon ship. It doesn't really have the same extensive cargo capacity, but it's got some pretty good stats aside from that. Almost as good of shielding. Yeah, you could do worse. It's got approximately the same sort of armaments that the Frontier does. I forget, did the Marathon have more crew capacity, or was it one that didn't? Don't recall. This one has a little better shielding than the Frontier, but not quite as good as the Marathon. But yeah, the Falcon's not a bad ship. I hear it can run the Kessel Run in, not too many parsecs, whatever those are. There's that ship again, we've seen it around. Kind of lousy cargo space. Mako is even worse, although it does have a cool name. Awesome voice actor, the Mako. And regular actor too. It's a smaller ship, not much shielding. That's the thing, if you're in space combat, like, shielding is all important. Once you run out, you're pretty much dead. Because it takes too long to regenerate. In combat, if you're getting repeatedly hit, it won't regenerate. But yeah, that one's kinda too small. I've seen the Mustang around also. It's not much of an upgrade. Warhorse, it's about the same price as the Falcon. It's got less missiles, but it's got particle beams instead of ballistic, I guess. And it's got better shielding than the Marathon, same crew as the Frontier, same jump capacity as the Marathon, less cargo capacity, but it's not a bad ship overall. Although the Falcon's crew capacity might set it above that. Yeah, it can handle up to 5 crew, which is pretty good. It has extensive jump capability. Not the greatest reactor. Cargo capacity would be an improvement, but not much of one. I don't know. It's a pretty appealing ship, just for obvious reasons. But I don't quite know. I don't think I would do it necessarily. But the shielding would be an improvement. Just need to compare these with the Ranger over in Aquila. That's another decent one. But yeah, the Falcon wouldn't be bad. Just not sure between that and the Marathon. The Warhorse is alright. Good to know about. This is certainly the kind of place that would have a ship like the Falcon. Also heard they have some ships over at Orima 3. So how do we... How do we get up there? Because as far as surveying goes, we're already at 88% from the planetary scan. I get the impression it doesn't have a whole lot of areas to explore. There's some fauna. But yeah, I want to check it out. It's the old hometown.
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits. See that shroud covering neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Don't move, Nesha!
What's this about? Cut the act. Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Misha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, so honest mistake, right?
Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
I'm not sure why I would want to talk to someone who's clearly trying to smuggle illicit substances, but sure.
The rules are there for a reason. Follow them, and we won't have a problem. New around here?
Not really.
Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora. After all, you don't want to end up like Nishar, do you?
I'm not new here at all. I grew up in the alleys of Ibside.
Well, things change, and you appear to have been off-world for a while, so let me refresh your memory. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed, if necessary.
I've never been quite sure what Aurora is. Like, I remember Cora asked Sam Co about it, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, I did it when I was younger, but no, you should never do it." So at first I thought it was booze or something, but now it's looking like it's a drug. Some funny responses. I use it for medical purposes. But yeah, I'm not looking to get into any Aurora trading.
Good. Then you won't have any problems from me. The other
Well, if that's all it
regulation you
takes.
should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested, fined, and jailed for participating in such a transaction. Perfect. Let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along.
That's a good question. Is this considered part of Freestar space? Because I didn't think it was. I thought Neon was its own faction.
Volii Alpha has a unique agreement with the Freestar Collective. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways, and Neon Security maintains the peace within Neon itself. The only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located in the city, but Ranger Price fully cooperates with our department.
Interesting. So they actually have a Freestar Ranger outpost here. Yeah, I did get an offer to join the Freestar Rangers. I was thinking about taking them up on it, maybe the next time I'm in Aquila City. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Say something. Lousy? The hell are you talking about? Outside of work in the Astro Lounge, this is one of the most secure jobs you can get. Do you have any idea how many people get turned away from Neon Security? How about half the damn platform? No, I'm one of the lucky ones. Spend some time in Ibside and you'll see what I mean.
Well, she's pretty gung-ho about the whole guard posting thing. Fine. Clearly touched a nerve there. And no, I'm not going to ask what's Ibside, since it's just been established that my character knows about that very well, so it'd be kind of silly of me to be like, hey, what's Ibside? Even though as a player, I don't really know what it is beyond what my character said about it last time.
Move along.
Move along. Nothing to say here. Move along. Alright, so avoid Aurora. And yeah, I get the feeling Sarah's kind of gonna be on my ass here. But At the same time, her little tour guide tidbits of information are pretty fun. Can take another quick away from controller and see if I can do a quick save without the game locking up. That's actually happened in the past. I try to save, it locks up. But yeah, looking to explore. Oh, weird. Now it says 87% instead of 88. I thought it was 88. Well, whichever. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting place where my character is supposed to be from. As you can see from character info, Neon Street Rat. He grew up on the mean streets of Neon. Gain access to special dialogue options, of which we just saw one. Better rewards from some missions on Neon. Crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. But I'm not looking to become a career criminal or anything, despite being a Neon Street Rat. Alright, be right back. Although, I gotta say, those ships I was looking at are pretty tempting too. I need to take another look at the Ranger ship over in Aquila City. Try and compare that with the Marathon and the Falcon. I have to admit, it would tickle me rather a lot to have a ship called the Falcon, but we'll see. It is good to be in Neon, though, I will say. Seems like a cool place, although I'm probably gonna have to come back without Sarah if I want to do anything shadier. Because she's always kind of looking over my shoulder. Maybe I'll take Samco with me next time, because apparently Freestar Rangers have a presence here, so he might have some things to say about them. There's that one Rouge in place again. Reporting increases in attacks by the Showa gang. Ryujin's kind of interrupting that.
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes, of course.
Should any United Colony citizen to venture to the capital recharge collected space, remain extra vigilant.
I don't know. It's funny that the Shaw gang would be considered to be acting out at this point, considering we killed a good portion of them.
Scattered farms around the Freestar Collective. There are
you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
I actually have no idea where the Astral Lounge is.
Part of the most advanced technology corporation in the Seven Systems.
The Freestar Ranger said this matter is under active investigation, and any leads should be reported to them.
What matter? Man, there's a lot of sound bleed here. I guess you could say. Everybody's clamoring for your attention.
You want to head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling a little burnt out. I think I need a break.
How about hitting up the rooftop?
I have plenty of supplies for your next expedition in stock. Welcome to Sickhart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it. The question should really be, what don't we sell? We carry a wide assortment of equipment perfectly suitable for stellar exploration and extraplanetary excursions. Best selection in Neon. I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed.
It's kind of funny that I still can't just say, okay, can I see the merchandise?
Thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
Yeah, that's always the problem with the rent. Something that's been on my mind too as I search for my next place to live. The next city to live in.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It can be off-putting, I know. I picked up the habit from my mother. She was an extraordinary woman, made friends instantly wherever she traveled. Wise as well. If she was still alive, she would have told me to move my shop and cease paying these exorbitant fees. Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something? Absolutely. Here's everything I currently have in stock.
At long last, we actually get to look at the inventory. It took a while. There's nothing incredibly exceptional here. Nice Neo City poncho. Festive poncho, nice. Neo City corp wear, business wear. I guess those give you a better persuasion chance. It's not bad. Settler adventure hat. I think that's pretty close to what Sam wears. Space undersuit. Okay. Wait, doesn't that look pretty much the same? Just different stats, I guess. Let's see. Get some corp wear or business wear. I guess since I'm more physical, should do that. I guess for occasions where you know you need to be persuasive, it can be your nice suit. And then there's some ponchos that might be kind of fun. I don't think I'll bother with the poncho. Could use some more adaptive frames. I think that's actually one of the things I need in order to get my own landing pad with a ship salesperson or something like that. Or a ship kiosk where you can actually buy ships from your landing pad and it can handle up to medium class ships. I think I need like 18 of those. Funny thing is they don't actually cost very much. Alright. Yeah, I think that's the main thing I was missing. I forget if there's something else I was short on. Nickel, maybe? There's something called neon, apparently. Alright, that's cool. Got some resources. Now I'm all excited to go back and build that landing pad with ship sales thing.
I just really need a mental break.
I wonder what ships it would offer. Would it be the same ones that are offered on the planet that it's on?
Ready to make your ultimate discovery? Step through the door of Seahart's Outpost and you'll enter
amount of data stolen from Galvin. What was stolen?
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
Galbank acknowledged that there was
There's the requisite enhance location.
Word is the Borealis, you know, DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
Hmm.
Now is the time to enhance your life. Here at Enhance, we offer a full range of cosmetic and biologicals.
I wonder, would that be a legal recovery assignment?
Keep it moving.
There's that Astral Lounge place, and there's...
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to provide enough fuel to power every ship in the settled systems.
I'm assuming that's the administrator here. Does that Stroud Eklund place have an actual location here?
Tech stock rallied in
It's
aftermarket
just
trading to
listed
new highs
among
on
all
the surprising
these.
news of record profits for their latest fiscal quarter.
I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking.
It feels like she spits his name every time she says it. I'm not seeing the Stroud Eklund thing. Everything is restricted. Alright, well yeah, we can look in on this. The only place to buy Aurora legally. I don't think I'm gonna do that. No. Feeling a little blue in here. Mission board. What kind of entertainment we got?
Hi. Having fun?
Take it easy.
Kind of weird outfits.
That's what you said 2 drinks ago. Maybe you should slow down.
Yeah, probably time to officially switch to water.
Gotta stay
Alright, well. I don't know if there's really anything to do here other than buy Aurora. Well, we saw it officially.
Oh, man. I'm flying right now.
This Aurora stuff is blowing my mind.
Alright, we're just chilling. Well, that was exciting. I guess good to know they have some terminals here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Come through. Yeah, other than that, not much for me to do there. I could follow up on this DJ thing. Though my concern is maybe something Sarah would have a problem with. Be nice if they listed where you picked up an activity or something, or where it's based. Because there's stuff from all over. It's directing us right back there.
The gangs can keep from killing each other. Just might have a good day.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
Security seems friendly. Okay, well, somewhere around here.
Hey there, what's up?
Ahem.
Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs.
I don't want an autograph.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Cool. Most people that come up to me just want an autograph for a picture. And after I've been modding all night, it gets really annoying.
Alright, go have fun. Let loose.
Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Come on, stay with me here. Oh, so it's my fault. I suppose next you're going to tell me it's okay for fans to start stealing stuff too. My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag. Hope you enjoy the show.
You know what? This person's a bitch, and of course it somehow pissed Sarah off. I was afraid of that. It's like no matter what I do, she gets disapproving. I normally don't do the reload save thing for much, but when the game kind of annoys me and screws me over in some way, it's also a really stupid way for this character to react. And you know what? That is the price of stardom. And if you can't even handle it, and you go ballistic and like, oh, so it's my fault. It's like, that's an extreme reaction that has no real place in show business. And that is the price of stardom, speaking as an actor. If you can't handle that, then get out of the business.
I really wonder what actual meat tastes like.
And most don't get that stardom. Most are undervalued, underpaid, and underappreciated. And then for the rare few who do achieve that, to start whining about it, and then have them basically jump down your throat when you dare point that out. And then, of course, my
Dozens of Vanguard pilots
peremptory followers' disapproval on top of that. It's like, well, so the only lead we've gotten here is bullshit, in other words.
Cargo hold, and inside was a secret compartment full of every narcotic and illegal neuroamp you can imagine.
That sounds like it'd be more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah, they handed it off to the guard. Otherwise, it's just inviting trouble.
I don't know, that kind of irritated me. And yeah, for her to react that way, it just seems like an unpleasant person in general. Not someone I want to help out.
So what do you say? Are you ready to feel?
Too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora from these fish.
Why did the thing tell me to come in here? Now it's telling me to go back that way.
You really going to walk on by?
Speak with me only if you have what it takes to move
Oh, what was that? A tracker?
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty.
No, he doesn't really have them.
Goodbye.
I guess he can just direct people to tracker boards, but yeah, you can find those anywhere.
Each of our unique starship models is expertly crafted by the settled system's best engineers and designers. Guaranteed experience.
Wonder, do they actually sell ships here?
What can I answer for you? On behalf of Stroud Eklund, I'd like to welcome you to our showroom today. Our company prides itself as the industry leader in spacecraft production. We use groundbreaking technology to give us a significant advantage over our competitors. You can configure your desired spacecraft at any one of our conveniently located kiosks. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to help. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Feel free to have a look around our showroom. I'll be right here if you need me. He's been to Neon a few times, but I haven't had the pleasure of his company for more than a few minutes at the most. What I can say is that, despite what's been reported by the media, Mr. Stroud is a rational luminary with uniquely future-forward vision. Have a wonderful day.
Alright, so they have their own selection here. Privateer. That's kind of cool. I guess it's sort of a middle ground between some of the stuff I've been looking at and stuff like the Ranger, which is like 220k. This is 146k. Pretty decent shielding. Crew 4+. It's got ballistic and particle weaponry. Yeah, I'm looking for a shielding improvement. It doesn't have the cargo that, say, the Marathon does, but it's got more than the Frontier does, so yeah, seems pretty decent overall. Yeah, pretty good shield. 570. There's that Narcissus ship again. It's not really enough of an upgrade. Galileo, I think I've seen that around. Again, not enough of an upgrade. It costs almost as much as the previous thing. Roanoke, that's new. It's got... It only has one weapon system. That could be kind of a downside, but it's got tremendous cargo capacity. Decent reactor power. Decent shielding. Yeah, it's like a larger cargo ship, but might hurt to only have the one weapon system. Interesting option, though. Privateer is kind of tempting. I might try to compare to that. Ranger. I think it's a little better than the Falcon ship there. At least in some ways. I think the Falcon might have more weaponry. This thing has reactor 18, crew capacity of 4, so that'd be double what I currently have. Pretty decent shields. Doesn't have the massive cargo space that some of them have, but yeah, I kind of like it. Privateer. Maybe I'll try to compare that with the Freestar Ranger ship. I like the name of this one too, the Privateer. It's kind of where I'm going in some ways. Yeah, having particle weaponry and ballistics seems good. I'm not going to buy it on the spot, but yeah, it's a strong contender. Roanoke is tempting just for massive cargo capacity, but I don't know. Staying alive and being able to fight back also helps.
People joke, say those balloon zealots
Discovery here at Strauda Club. You know the power of Arts Outfitters, and you'll enter a world unlike
Investigation against the trade authority.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
I think I'll take a quick look around and then head out. I kind of want to get my...
This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
So I guess you're saying Ryujin has more influence here? I gotta say, I'm getting a little irritated with Sarah. I liked her better before, but the fact that she had a negative reaction to me simply saying to that spoiled DJ, that's the price of stardom. Like, I didn't mean it in an insensitive way, but just more of a realist. Like, sometimes it's the bad that comes with the good. And she was just already whining about people hitting her up with autographs. I don't know, it's kind of a pet peeve with me as I am in the entertainment industry, although I am an example of someone who never really made it. But for someone that spoiled to be that unappreciative of their position, And then to have Sarah like be down on me for even saying that
Why should
feels kind of like getting stabbed in the back.
Every time he pays NSEC, he enables them, Rosa. He's telling them it's okay to blackmail us. It's ridiculous.
It's the way things are, Jay. There's nothing we can do about it.
You're right. I just wish things would change in this city.
Well, that sounds like they've got some problems.
If you're looking for supplies, this is the place. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Well, normally I wouldn't go in for that sort of thing, but Sieghart's given me no choice. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe.
I don't know. Personally, another pet peeve of mine is like group-oriented people basically being down on someone for not following their crowd or their group. And it sounds like he's just doing what he needs to do.
Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks.
I'm not sure I care.
They moved me up to Kazanbas processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor.
I really don't care about that.
We hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided
I
to
didn't ask for your fucking
get married and start our own business.
Story of how you two got together.
Ever since.
But I guess that's what it was. Yeah, I don't know, this guy's rubbing me the wrong way.
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
I don't want you to get upset. Let Administrator Bay
Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories for all your hectic needs.
Siegart was a little odd, but frankly, he seemed more like a smart businessman than this guy.
Don't even bother with that other place. Newell's Goods. We have everything you could possibly want.
Housing here is so expensive. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to live in a crate.
Yeah, that's another thing I've been worried about. Not having to live in a crate, I'm fortunate enough not to have to do that. Just all the stuff that goes along with looking for other places to move to. Every place seems expensive. Like, even the places that weren't expensive before seem expensive now. It's like, sorry, people from California drove up to all the rates during the pandemic. In the case of one place I was looking at, I was like, oh crap. I'm originally from California, but it still pains me to hear things like that, especially when it's true.
Word of advice. Be careful whose bad side you get on.
Yeah, that's pretty good advice for anyone who gets on my bad side, too. There's an increasing amount of those.
If you're here to report a crime, take it to local security. They handle that stuff. Mostly to keep an eye on the smuggling trade. Black market goods flow through Neon like a river. Can't stop it, but I can at least keep an eye out in case it's something real serious. Yeah? Well, it's a public space. Word of advice. Enjoy the city, but know your limits. Trouble's waiting around every corner, and the law won't protect you the way it does in other places.
Yeah, know all about that.
Guess I'm not telling you anything you don't already know then. There's something else
Indeed.
you need?
That's what I just said.
Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well. Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her? Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction.
Well, seems like a worthy goal. I wasn't really all that curious about Ryujin before, but seeing their presence here and meeting this guy, who's apparently related to one of their big shots, does kind of make me a little curious about it.
Later.
Yeah. I might be able to have more business here also if I join the Free Star Rangers back in Aquila. Could lead to maybe getting some missions with this guy or something. I don't know. Although they don't do much day-to-day stuff here other than space-going traffic.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
Yeah, I just spoke to James Newell. I wasn't real impressed. That's the one thing about the leads I'm getting here. Like, the people involved, they're not impressing me at all. The DJ was a spoiled celebrity type who instantly, like, got on my bad side, basically. And Newell wasn't much better.
Sticks, you're laughing under that thing, I can tell.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
This robot seems cool.
What can I get you? If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them. Oh, I don't know. Stuff things in your pocket and run. Rob me at gunpoint. Shoot me in the head. I've survived on Neon far too long to take any chances. My store, my rules. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department. Styx, how's this month looking?
I'm sorry.
I think I will talk to Styx.
Frank Rennick is the proprietor of Neon Tactical. My primary function is security and protection. I'm sorry. Your inquiry is invalid. Neon Tactical deals in weapons and armor for use in combat, for paint, and home decor. Please visit the appropriate vendor. Goodbye.
You know, Styx, crime in this city gets worse by the day. Vandals, thieves, gangs.
Yeah, I may be from here, but I don't know, a lot of the people here are kind of pissing me off. I'll be back, though. I got a lead on a ship I might want to buy, and I got some materials to make my own landing pad and ship vendor.
That's nothing. Places are dumb.
I might go and establish that before I move on. I think I might ditch Sarah for a while, because she's getting on my nerves. We got along well enough before, but now, like, her constant looking over my shoulder and disapproving is kind of getting to me, especially after that incident with the DJ. If she's gonna side with the spoiled celebrity over me when I was just being honest, then yeah, she can stay in the ship. I think I'm gonna establish my landing pad thing and then wrap up. I also might take another look at the Ranger ship. I want to see what's available in the landing pad first.
I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
The galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. I'm always up for adventure, friend.
Okay, Sam. I'm trusting you to stay out of trouble. Think you can handle that?
Alright, Sam's now the active companion. And for heavy combat stuff, I like Vasco. Although I actually gave Sam some more pretty good firearms too, and he's good with rifles.
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
You know me so well, Dad. So, what do you say?
Those two are cute. Almost too cute. Yeah, I got some adaptive frames to make some ship-related things with. I'll come back in the future and see if I can get some gainful employment from people who aren't whiny little bitches.
Catnip. Orbit reached.
So that's Zoli Alpha. What's that? Zoli Tau. Let's see. Where's the... Cheyenne? I guess that's Aquila. That's where that would be. And then getting back to Seoul. Yeah, I get the feeling I wouldn't mind that privateer ship, but let's see. I'm kind of wondering like what ships would become available if we had our own landing pad and vendor for that. Well, let's get our asses to Mars for the time being. So I figured the time is near for actually purchasing a new ship. And they have some good content.
Switching over to standard
Be
engines.
advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
One little rip and it's all over. Just be careful.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Feels so much better now. Alright, so we can set up a landing pad somewhere here. I guess this area is pretty open. Here we go. Got 19 out of 18 adaptive frames, and then need some beryllium, a good amount of iron, and then some zero wire. Allows you to land directly at your outpost, and also allows you to modify your ship, and even buy new ones. That is pretty cool. I guess it has to be like within the red area. It actually takes up a lot of that space. And I don't want to crowd the other stuff too much, but alright, this looks good. So that's the place. Might try building another turret on it, or near it, or something. Looks like another chlorine area next to it. Let's try and avoid getting too close to that. Yeah, it's a big-ass landing pad. Can have up to medium-sized ships here, I guess. Where's the ship sales thing supposed to be? Maybe there's a little data thing here, maybe it's there. Shipbuilder control console. So you can either view or modify ships, or you can buy ships. I'm wondering if it's the same one. Yes, indeed. Transpo? I don't know if I've seen that before. So maybe it's not exactly the same as what was available on regular Mars shipyard. Not that that thing is anything special, but I have seen the Thresher and the Responder before. They're both on the smaller side. Seen the Rambler also, it's another smaller one. Achilles, yeah, I wasn't really impressed by that one either. Wendigo, it's a cool name. Not really enough of an upgrade. Alright. Yeah, kind of leaning towards that privateer ship that Stroud Eklund was selling over in Neon. That was a pretty solid ship, I think. If I get that, I'd probably want Barrett on my crew for that. And there would certainly be room for him and others too. Yeah, something to keep in mind. But yeah, the Wendigo thing here is, I guess, the nicest ship they have to offer here. And it's, yeah, there's nothing too impressive. I don't know if the selection ever changes. Funny, vendor credits 0. But that's cool, you can also modify ships here. Yeah, I'll probably go for that privateer ship, I'm thinking. Hitting the wrong button. We do have some additional power beyond what was needed. Let's see, we're missing fluorine for the other thingies. Yeah, I could certainly build a basic ballistic turret. I don't know if I should build it here or up on top there. Well, I mean, this is the way up to it, so I'm thinking maybe here would be good.
You'll make this new Atlantis in time.
We've got some defense here. Apparently we built it kind of on a chlorine deposit, but it's okay, just don't go too close to that part of it. It should be fine. Now we have a big landing pad here. Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now the next time we land at our outpost, it can be on that big landing pad. I feel like Mars is kind of an iconic place to have an outpost, especially thanks to
Read any good books
the
lately?
old school Total Recall things.
Books. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you have more books, or can you buy me more books? With real pages, a spine, the whole package. My book allowance is all gone and Dad won't get me more. So, books?
Hey, don't let her con you out of more credits. Her book allowance damn near bankrupted me.
Dad, this is between us.
Ouch.
I like books about quantum theory and astrophysics. Or science. Or horses. Did you know that it wasn't until after the Industrial Revolution that horse speed was the maximum civilization speed for centuries? All of society was built upon horses. Imagine what they must have looked like for real. They look smelly, in a good way. Not the same. I like smelling the pages, the feel of it. Computer screens are just blech.
You'd save me, my friend here, all of us, a lot of grief, financial and emotional, if you just read them on a computer, Gumdrop.
Dad? Fine. You know, reading computers for hours gives me a headache. Now, the important question. Pizza. Favorite topping? And please don't say cheese. Dad loves boring old cheese.
Well, I feel like cheese sort of goes without saying on a pizza. But yeah, it helps to have currently on a high protein, low carb diet, so while I don't really get to have pizza, I would add some meat to it.
Did you hear that, Dad? Meat! We have you outnumbered!
We could always get one of each.
No, you lose.
Certainly could.
I have decided that I will stay. You have the Cora stamp of approval. I, seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship, but imagine it there, on your arm. Cora approves.
Excellent. Okay, I was gonna donate to the the book allowance also, but
I'm working hard, Captain.
huh. I guess it was just like a one-time conversation thing. That's a stupid question. I'm not gonna ask. Of course she likes traveling with him. It's fairly obvious. Alright. We seem to have sidestepped the book allowance question. I do have some books here in my captain's locker. But, yeah, I can offer them next time. Yeah, that's cool. Seems like a nice kid. I was actually gonna call it on that note. I've got some more ship shopping to do. Say that 5 times fast. I wasn't really impressed with the selection that I got from my own shipbuilder kiosk, but it's still cool that you have access to some that way, and you can modify them here. And we can land there next time, and it's, you know, right in the outpost. So that's a good thing. For now, I think I'm going to save and head out, because I'm spending less time on Twitch per stream, and less numbers of streams overall. Just because, like, I haven't gotten a lot of support on Twitch, especially during my 8-year anniversary month and birthday month, which was also considered September, as they call it on Twitch. And during that month, I got 0 subs and a grand total of 1 follower and 4 unfollowers in September. So I was a little underwhelmed by the outpouring of support. So at that point, I had to make the difficult decision to reduce my total hours. For example, I've just spent 2 hours here, and it's primarily been streaming to an empty channel. So that's kind of the way things have gone. But I have another time slot late night, so I'll be back for about an hour at that point.